I'm here for the rants. Shit. Well, I got them. And speaking of which, let's get into the rants, everybody. Here we go. Fantastic Four. Now, I already talked about this a little bit last week, but I wanted to get into a few more things. I've had to watch this trailer a few times. I need to make sure that I say beforehand that I've never really been a Fantastic Four fan in the comic book. Matter of fact, really the only comics as far as Marvel goes that I was really into was all the X-Men books. You know, X-Men, like Uncanny X-Men, X-Force, X-Factor, like New Mutants, Uncanny X-Force, and then other ones I can't figure right now. I was also a big fan of Spider-Man, you know, and some other stuff here and there. But for the most part, anything else like the Avengers, Fantastic Four, I usually would read occasionally, or I would learn about them reading like Marvel encyclopedias or whatever. Now, that being said, I wasn't a fan of Thor or the Avengers or anything like that either. I didn't hate them, but I wasn't like a huge fan either. But I really enjoyed the first few phases of the MCU. So it is possible I could really enjoy Fantastic Four. Now, the trailer was pretty fucking boring if you ask me. It was not a very exciting trailer. As a matter of fact, this fucking shit with the thing going on about like, oh, fucking whatever. Let's fucking talk about fucking food. Whatever. I don't know. Fucking meatballs.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
Yeah, the trailer was just kind of boring. I've heard this mentioned, and I also agree. It was kind of weird. I can only assume it's because they still need to work on special effects or whatever, but that they didn't show anything of Mr. Fantastic. I also wanted to talk about the Thing. Obviously, the Thing is big, but he should be bigger. I do like the design. I really do. I think they did a great job. I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with the design of it. The Thing in the comics is shorter than Mr. Fantastic. Like I said, I wasn't a huge fan, but I thought he was bigger than that. Hold on a second. So this is the first picture I just was looking at. So he's not like he's that much bigger. So I mean, you're probably right. I thought he was a little bit bigger than that. So yeah, he's way short in this one. Because I remember, again, like I said, I knew he wasn't bigger than like the Hulk and shit. But I could have sworn, he was a little bit bigger than that. What the fuck, dude? Look at this shit. Look how small he is in this fucking picture. God damn, dude. Looks like a fucking gremlin. You might as well have Puck on your team. That's an Alpha Flight reference, if anybody's know what I'm talking about. Yeah, good call, Cassette. Good call, man. You know your shit. So yeah, Johnny, that's another thing too, is the retro look. And I actually do really like the overall retro look. Dude, that car, like with the fins on it and shit. I really thought the Baxter building, I would have loved to have seen the normal Baxter building with the 4 on top. This one looked almost like just like another version of like Avengers Tower. I mean, I didn't hate it. I don't think it's going to be around anyways. My theory, and possible spoiler alert, everybody. So if you don't want to be spoiled for the Fantastic Four, in case I'm right, then just mute this for 60 seconds. Starting now. So I think Galactus in that universe, because we know they've told us that this takes place in an alternate universe. I think the Galactus eats that world and they escape and then come to our MCU. That's my theory. Okay, let's get on the next rant. It's a little bit more of some Fantastic Four stuff. Just something kind of interesting. It's not a big rant. This was a picture that Marvel put out for the Fantastic Four trailer, right? And dude, this motherfucker's AI. I'm like, really, Disney? You're that cheap? You can't just hire an artist, a painter, to just paint the picture, dude? Come on, man. So I didn't notice it at first. Somebody else noticed it because they talked about her camera. Because they were like, yeah, where's the other strap? Plus, this type of camera, you look in through the top. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of odd. But then I noticed this face and this face are the same faces. And then someone else had noticed about this guy only having 3 fingers and then his thumb. And then like, once you started looking at it more, there was like more and more stuff. There was a few other things. I just can't remember all of them. You're fucking Disney. You're one of the pioneers in animation and art, and you cheap motherfuckers. It kind of reminds me of another premium company that likes to cut corners that they really should be cutting corners on and calling themselves fucking premium, man. It's fucking bullshit, dude.